I'm about to pull up this story though. It say Usain Bolt is missing a bunch of money. So let me pull this up real quick. Why y'all just now getting this over to me yesterday? When did this happen? It said this was updated today. Actually, it was just updated about an hour ago. So it said he missing $12.8 million from an investment account in Jamaica. Is that all his money though?
I think that's all his money.
He only got 13
He got
M's?
$2,000 left, 2,000 something left in his account.
He only got 13 M's. You sure about that? He gotta have more than 13 M's. Listen, when we say we richer than your favorite rapper, we can also say we richer than your favorite athletes too, huh? Y'all sure? Let me read this. Let me see this. Lawyers for the 8-time Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt say that more than 12.8 million is missing from his account with a Jamaican investment firm now under police government investigation. I told y'all about doing business with these Jamaicans.
You scam. They scammers too.
These Jamaicans,
Nigerians, all scammers.
Jamaicans, Nigerians. Listen, we not saying that. Listen, I don't do business with anybody that don't tip. I don't do business with anybody that don't tip. I just don't do business with anybody that don't tip. It don't make sense. Listen, if you don't tip, that means that you're selfish. And if you're selfish, that means you'll steal from me.
Well, no, but some countries, they don't tip.
Yeah, but we're not in some countries. We're in the United States of America. Q, why are you super chatting? Jesus. Why did I just miss my whole mouth with the water?
Because your mouth is numb and you shouldn't be talking and doing that.
That's a sign you ain't supposed to be streaming. That's why.
Nah, we in this. We in here now. And I'm not highlighting your super chat either. And she said I'm a third wheel. So let me look at this. All right. So wait, 13 M's. Jamaican law enforcement received complaints about the alleged fraud at wealth management firm Stocks and Securities SSL on January 11th. That was literally just like 9 days ago, affecting accounts belonging to Bolt and others. Selvin Hafe, Chief Technical Director of Jamaica's Financial Investigations Division. They crooked too, ain't they? Is anything off board? That's why I like being in the United States in America. The United States in America, right? Of America. Because we all know that the Matrix is taking over here in the United States. However, you do have some level of recourse and you got some level of stability as far as like if something happened, because I also read that Flow Rider was able to sue Celsius and got like 80 or 90 million or something like that.
And then in the interview, he was drinking the Celsius drink.
Oh, Jesus, he was being petty. But that's what I do, honestly. Like, y'all see a lot of people, Flow Rider is like me, right? And the reason that Flow Rider is more like me than everybody else is because black people, in a larger sense in our culture, they think that keeping it real is fighting. They think that keeping it real is pulling up on you and all of this other type of stuff. I don't believe in that nonsense. I believe that keeping it real is keeping it rich. And so when I get into it with people, you know what I'm saying? Like when I had got into it with the white man down at Astoria, everybody was like, Anton, you should have put hands on him. Why? So he could sue me?
Exactly. Get your money. Make no sense.
So he can take some money from me? Nah, I'm not putting my hands on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to put myself in a position to have to defend myself from the idea of putting my hands on him. I'm going to play chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Okay, so wait a minute. Investigation in its early stages. Because he ain't going to get no money back.
No.
He ain't going to get no money back, so it don't matter what the investigation is. Letter from Bolt's lawyer, Linton Gordon, to SSL, which has been shared with CNN, says the former sprinter is looking to recover $13 million after the balance of his SSL account was mysteriously depleted. They left him $12,000 though.
12,000?
They left him $12,000.
You see the house that he lives in? That's gonna go quick.
Nah, I ain't seen his house. I wonder if that's all his money though. Don't he got other endorsements and stuff like that though?
Still? Do you see him? I don't see him on no TV commercials or anything.
Look up Usain Bolt's net worth. He gotta have some resources. I would imagine that was just money in that one particular account. That he more diversified than just having cash.
This is 90 million.
He gotta have some more money than that. He listen. If somebody stole 13 M's from you, I don't care who it is. You hurt. Like I'm hurt. I'm probably not hurting, but I'm hurt. I'm broken. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he got assets. I'm sure he got other resources. I'm pretty sure that Usain Bolt is fine. I can't imagine and well, I don't know what the laws are in Jamaica, but he's got to be insured, right? Shout out to Silent Sniper says, "Oh man, they coming for us Jamaicans. The scammer,
So it says here on this
the scammers there here."
it says it was a 1.2 billion fraud scheme.
And he just got caught up in
He
it.
just got caught up in it. Damn, that's
See, and I tell people all the time, shout out to Silent Sniper for the 10 ball. I appreciate you. I tell people all the time, I say, you gotta. A lot of people they'll come to me and they say dumb junk like, um, oh, I got a good accountant or I got a good lawyer. So who watching the accountant and who watching the lawyer? Because if they smarter than you, which overwhelming majority of the time they are more savvy than you as far as their expertise, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be informed as to what's going on with your accounts as far as understanding how money works because as much it doesn't absolve you from the responsibility, for example, of the taxes. It doesn't absolve you from the responsibility of taking care of business. So if everything that you're dealing with, you can't catch it until somebody uncovers it on another side and then it just sweeps you in and affects you too. You could have caught that much earlier because I'm very much aware of what's going on in my books. I see every dollar that leave, every dollar that go out, every payment. I personally sign off on it myself before it goes out to anybody that's getting paid. And I have to make sure that I'm watching the people that's supposed to be watching people that's watching other people.
But that's because you're financially
Real
savvy,
talk.
though. But what do you tell the people that aren't financially savvy,
that got to become financially savvy? See, when people say stuff like, I'll give you an example. When people say stuff like, when they say stuff like, you should let the woman handle the money, right? It doesn't mean that she can't take care of this side of the business or whatever, because like Rita, in a lot of instances, she handled a lot of the receipts and the bookkeeping, right? But she handles it under my guidance because at any point I can go in and say, okay, that don't look right. Hey, what's going on with this? Why are we paying so much of this? We need to cut back on this particular expense because that's not generating us any more revenue. You still need to understand it from a business perspective as a man, regardless of how well somebody is able to do their job. A CEO, for example, should be able to have things in place or safeguards in place to be able to catch whatever it is that's happening in his company, and things should not be able to go unfiltered for an extended period of time under his nose without any of those safeguards catching it. Just because you got a chief technology officer and a chief financial officer, that don't mean you shouldn't have safeguards in place that they inform you on a regular basis. Hey, how does this work? Break it down to me like a little child. Man, I don't have no pride when it comes to my money at all. I am aware of Netflix stock. I am a Netflix stockholder. Netflix is killing it. Did I not tell the people? Shout out to Yvette Marie. Hey, we gonna go over Netflix in a minute. Shout out to Yvette Marie. She says, love and support, big bros. Love and support to you too, Yvette Marie. I appreciate you. Let's see. Depleted. Boat, who retired from athletics in 2017, looked like he about to be running again. Has made no withdrawals or transfers from the account, so he probably is just an investment account.
Yeah,
it's not what he's living off of.
No, it's not, because it says that he still gets paid by Puma $4 million a year.
See, he good. So he good. He getting that money. O'Neal Harris says, Anton, I am Jamaican. The company was reputable, been around for donkey years. Obviously not. Watch your money, man. Consider legal action if the funds is not recovered. He can forget them funds. Bolt's agent Ricky Sims confirmed to CNN that an investigation into alleged fraudulent activity at SSL was underway. Never happened before. All right, yeah, that's pretty much it. So he got robbed for 13 M's, which it hurts anybody. It's gonna hurt anybody to get robbed for 13 M's. But You gotta watch who watching your money.